we have a plethora of individuals in our studio, and I would love to rattle off all their names, but we're going to do it in sections today. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves. So, how about we start with you, Greta?
I'm Greta Hodge, founder of the Jim Hodge Run.
John Hofer, Provident Health.
And,
I'm Haley Buckinger. I'm an exercise physiologist in cardiopulmonary rehab.
all right. Well, welcome to the
Thank
show. Yes, it's happy to have you back, Greta, and teammates.
And
So.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So we are talking about the Jim Hodge Memorial Run, and it is in its 13th year. And not only a great community walk run, but also it raises funds for the cardiopulmonary department at Aurora Medical Center Bay Area. It is part of the Tri-Cities event series, which encourages community members to run, walk, and ride their way to better health. And today we have with us Greta Hodge, the Riders founder, and John Hofer of Provident Health, the event organizer. So again, welcome. And we're going to dive right into everything because, like I said, we have a lot of people here. So Greta, this is your 11th year of the run. And why did you decide to start this event, and how has it sustained itself so well?
Well, after Jim passed away, my family and I got together and we thought, how are we going to, honor him, because he gave so much to the community, and we wanted to give back in his name.
Right.
So he was an avid runner, loved to run. So we thought, why don't we do a run? The first year we did, and it was kind of like a tribute to Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And the money we raised the first year went to the Pulmonary Foundation in Chicago.
Okay.
So then, dear John Hofer here came to me and said, if you're going to continue this run, why don't we have it stay local? All the proceeds stay local. And so, well, that's a great idea. So we did, and it has been going on for 13 years, which is fantastic. Never thought it would last that long, but it has. And the way it's running now, it's like an oiled machine. It just keeps going, and people our sponsors are coming back. We gain some, we lose some, but the majority of them have stayed with us. And I mean, it's a fun and fantastic event, and what we raise would make Jim proud.
Good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. How about you, John? What is we're actually I went too fast.
No, you're fine.
I did. I got excited.
We're talking about running, so you can't go too fast.
Right? Well, you've never seen me run. How much has the run raised over the years, and how did you decide how the money was raised and how it would be donated?
Well, we've raised over $175,000, not including this year. And like I said, all the money goes to the Cardiopulmonary Rehab Center, which I think they have made a lot of use out of what the money we have raised goes, to them.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great. I don't know, John, do you want to add anything to that?
Well, there's a case where that was an area that Jim got special care in. It's one where patients come in not once a year, not once every 6 months, but a few times a week sometimes, because it's about a quality of life.
Right.
It's helping these folks live a better life. And in the old hospital, it was in a cracker box. It was in a room maybe this big. And,
Oh no.
And so it was great when we were designing the new place to say, we're going to knock out that wall and add a few more treadmills and give you a view. And
Yeah.
because the patients are in there long periods of time. And, Haley and those guys work them hard, man. And sometimes they refer to it as the torture chamber.
Oh no.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
I have a lot of people come up to me and say, that have benefited from the center, and they say, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it, because we love that place, we're benefiting from it, and it's really doing a lot for us. So makes me proud to think of what the money is used for.
Right. Yeah. Knowing that it's coming right back into the community, and used at the local hospital. John, what is Providence role in the run?
Well, I have made it a long-standing practice that if I don't want to run in a run, I run the run. And so, did it with the bike ride, did it with this. And Provident manages the operational piece of it.
Okay.
The fundraising is done through the Aurora Foundation.
Okay.
And we're the ones that make sure that everything gets down to the park, the route is marked,
Okay.
the timer is there, the cookies and the snacks are available, people sign up. So we handle the nuts and bolts,
Okay.
and Greta and the foundation handle the fundraising for it.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Well, I think it works out
Yeah.
well for both of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask for money anymore. I'm
Mm-mm.
done with that part of my life.
Right.
And,
So he gives me that job.
Oh, that's always
fun.
fun.
People are very generous, I have to
Mhm.
admit.
We
so-
do live in a very generous
appreciate it.
communities. Yes.
But it's especially fun because we are the one piece left of what had been the Waterfront Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah.
we were part of the festival when it was there. It was the one healthy thing you could do during those 4 days,
Right.
other than listening to all the great music
Oh,
that
yeah.
Jim Calla would book.
Right.
So the run we've kept, and it's the same route. We literally run exactly
Right.
the same route that you would have run 20 years ago
That's
during Waterfront.
That's awesome. And now, what is the Tri-Cities event series, and how does it help your event?
Look, the Tri-Cities Event Series came out of a community health improvement initiative from Marinette County. We saw there were a lot of runs and walks and rides, but there was nothing connecting them. And so a ragtag group of run organizers
Mhm.
got together and said, let's put some structure to this.
Yeah.
Let's build some brand to it so that folks realize that if you want to stay healthy and you want to participate, there's literally something you can do every month of the year.
Exactly.
So this is part of the Tri-City Event Series. Most of the other runs and walks and bike rides are as well, and we support that, and you'll see them very visible at the run
Oh,
on
yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's wonderful. We the last one I think was Logging and Heritage Festival. They had everything was out, the entrance and exit banner and everything. So it was very nice, very well put together. So what makes the Hodge Run unique in the community? I'm not sure if this is the best question to ask, but you get what I'm trying to do here. Is it a chipped time run, a 10K option?
It's a
Beautiful.
5K, 10K, and also a children's run.
Oh, nice.
And 5K goes from Veterans Memorial Park out to the lighthouse and back. It's a beautiful run, walk, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
10K does the same route, but then after they leave the lighthouse, they go out to Red Arrow, and then they turn around and come back.
Okay.
And then the children's run is a half-a-mile run, and they just go down the street and back, and it's really cute to see.
Oh,
These
I
kids are
bet.
really enthusiastic about it, and they do a great job.
Oh,
So,
how young are the children? Do you
Oh my
go?
goodness. I think
like
I
one?
think this coming year, or Saturday, we're going to have one that's probably 2.
That's wonderful.
Mhm.
Oh,
Or
how
a couple, they're
cute.
twins. So
Yeah.
I think they're both going to be
Oh,
The most exciting part of the route for me, Melissa, is that we go over a drawbridge. And so early Saturday morning, I'll be bringing some donuts. Bridge tender and say, please keep it down with the 10K.
Exactly.
But you never know. You never know.
You
It's
never
part
know.
of the excitement.
Exactly. So Greta, you also work to raise awareness for organ donation. Why is that important to you?
It's very important to me because Jim, had idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which affects your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on the transplant list and received a call in April of 2011, and he rushed down to Madison. He received a lung, and it lasted, unfortunately, but fortunately, 3 months. We had 3 months more with him than we would have. So anybody that would decide to put that little heart or that little dot on their license, it's fantastic thing to do, because if you can get somebody a second chance at life, do it, because it's so well worth it. I mean, you help them, you help their family, you help their friends, and it just means a lot. And I saw so many people down in Madison when we were there that were just waiting for a chance to get a lung, and because that's the unit we were in,
Right.
or a heart. And you see these people thriving after, you know, the majority of them, hopefully, and no matter how long it lasts, 3 months, 3 years. And we have a gentleman that runs in the run. He usually comes every year. He's a kidney transplant recipient, and he's over 40 years, I believe.
Wow.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody that can have a second chance at life, just please, put that little heart or dot on your license and give it to them.
And then, how do you raise the money for the run? Who are your major donors?
Our major donors, we have a lot of donors that like I said, that have come back year after year. Providence sends out, or I should say, Aurora Foundation sends out a form, sponsor letter, and a commitment form. A month after they receive that, I start making calls if we haven't heard anything from yet. The majority of our big sponsors are North Gratiot Veterinary Clinic, and that's my brother, down in near Detroit in Chesterfield, Michigan. And then Terry and Jerry DeRusha have been fantastic. They have been year after year. The Chuck Severson family, that was a gentleman who would come to the run every year. He had pulmonary fibrosis. He would find me in the crowd, didn't even know who I was, would find me in the crowd, hand me a check every year. And unfortunately, he passed away about 3 years ago. And his family has decided to be a sponsor of our run, and they have been fantastic. They continue to sponsor every year.
That's wonderful.
And then Aurora Foundation and Provident Health Foundation.
Right.
They are, they do a fantastic job. And I have to say, John Hofer, Madison Darling, Jenna Robinson, and Joette Seberg. Joette does all our volunteers, and I thank them all from the bottom of my heart, because they're the ones that really are the foundation of this run.
Wow. We're going to take a quick little break. Did you want to say something?
No.
Are you sure? Okay. We're going to take a quick little break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to hospital staff and mentors. So hang tight. We need to take a little break. You have to talk.
That was the first
Hospital
John
staff,
Johnson
and then
no
I'll
when he was
just
asked
have
if
you
he wanted to
answer.
say it.
Yeah, we're kind of. I don't want to
Great job.
push it.
Really good.
But
Nailed it.
You did wonderful. Have a seat anywhere.
Do we want to move it? And let
Oh,
them-
well, she still has to answer some questions. And then, if you guys want to move over there right now, we got some chairs available. And then, we'll just have a conversation.
Yeah, first. And then who's the second? And then okay. So this one first. So yeah, and then we'll just stand there.
You can move that back over there if you want.
And then walk it back.
Order two.
Cute.
Good leg.
You guys made it look easy, so
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. So between there and there. Yeah.
Celebrate 97 years of tradition, community, and pure Upper Peninsula tribes at the 2025 UP State Fair. Since 1928, we have welcomed visitors from across the Midwest to experience Michigan's Upper Peninsula, where agriculture, culture, and good old-fashioned fun come together. Enjoy the the sounds of the strolling piano, check out the robotics fair play, and witness the wonder of the Miracle of Life exhibit. Try your luck at the bingo tent and don't miss the Daily Dove release at 3 p.m. Step back in time at the Antique Steam and Gas Village and make your way to the Midway, where Skirbeck Entertainment brings the thrills with rides and
just
games.
reading
The
over
admission includes access to headline acts
for
at
the
grandstand.
girls.
It's more than a fair. It's a celebration of God's country, music, food,
Oh,
and
I know.
I've been doing that monthly with various different ones, and we always have something to talk about, no matter who it is.
Right, stand by.
Saturday with daytime highs approaching 82, 81 Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Lucci, and that's your forecast on Classic Hits 103.7. Right now, 57.
Welcome back to Our Town. I'm Melissa Ebge, and we have been talking all things Jim Hodge Memorial Run. It's 13th year, so we're going to just jump right back in, and I'm talking with Haley Bookinger. Okay, sorry, I didn't slaughter it too bad. And she, well, do you want to tell everybody what you do?
Sure. I'm a exercise physiologist in cardiopulmonary rehab at Aurora Medical Center.
Wonderful. So, what do you do or try to do with your patients?
So we have cardiac and pulmonary. Cardiac patients, they could come in with, they recently had a heart attack, they've had a stent, bypass, valve surgery, heart failure. And then we have our pulmonary patients, we have COPD patients, they might have pulmonary fibrosis, even post-COVID, dyspnea is a diagnosis. But the main goal with all of them is to exercise them, building up their cardiovascular endurance. The cardiac patients, they wear a heart monitor, we make sure their heart rhythm and everything is looking how it should. Pulmonary patients, making sure their oxygen levels are where they should be. And then there's education involved too. That's like kind of the second part of it.
Yeah.
So like learning how to continue exercising after the program, and a bunch of other healthy lifestyle changes
I
like eating
bet.
healthier, even like how your physical health impacts your mental health and all that stuff.
It does. It really does. And so, what does a typical visit to your department look like?
So aside from the very first appointment, which is very like one-on-one kind of orientation, like all the other appointments are pretty similar. We'll come in, we get their weight, take their vitals, and then get everybody exercising. And then while they're exercising, we start education, which I think we have 5 TVs. I made a bunch of different education PowerPoints. We don't do them every single day, but we do them weekly. Put a different topic up on the TV, and just while they're exercising, talk through whatever topic for the week is.
Okay.
We have treadmills, bikes, we have strength training equipment, and then we check their blood pressure and their oxygen while they're exercising. And then before they go, we check their vitals one more time.
Oh, so a lot of checking and rechecking while they're before, during, and after. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have been in the new building for 6 years. How did that change how your department operated?
So I can't speak on that too much. I've been there not even 4 years yet.
Oh, okay.
I was in college at that time, but hearing from my coworkers, though, it sounds like it's a much bigger facility. We have way more equipment, can fit way more equipment. Yeah, we just have the space to get more patients in, which probably was part of the goal.
Well, that's good that you can do that now. And funds raised by the Hodge Run support your department. How have those funds been used in the past?
Well, sounds like we wouldn't have much of a program if it weren't for that fund, which is really cool. Like we've gotten new like weight training equipment. We've gotten more treadmills, new bikes. We have a new elliptical machine. I think our TVs, our education would look completely different if we weren't able to put the PowerPoints up for them while they're exercising. Even the equipment that we have, the accuracy, being able to check blood pressures and oxygen. Yeah, I don't know what our program would look like if we didn't have all
it'd
that
be
stuff.
a little archaic maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside of the funds raised, why are events like this important for the community?
Well, it's a good way to get people out and active. Obviously, it's a healthy activity to get people to do. Gets people outside. Gets people to socialize too. And then obviously for a good cause too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you. Great answers and great feedback. So thank you so much. And we are going to talk with some young ladies, but first, I'm curious about Empower and what that means. Can you introduce yourself and then explain what that means?
Yep, so I'm Zoe Smith, one of the coaches for Empower Sisters, formerly Heart and Soul Sisters. Myself, Carrie Ann Lesperance, and Candace Larson are the three coaches. And then we have all of these mentors, which means they have previously done the program in the past, so it's not just their first year. Ella Chenard, who was in it last year as a mentor, 2 years ago as a first year. Patty Spoon, Lakeland Byerski, Jordan Seldrin, Emma Wiggs, and Sammy Stewart. And Empower is a program for 5th to 8th grade girls. And half of the program, so half of the hour and a half that we're there, is about self-esteem, confidence building. So we do a little lesson, a different lesson each class or practice. And then the second half of the practice is the actual run. So in the first week, we started off with 1 minute intervals. So run 1 minute, walk 2. And now obviously this weekend we worked all the way up to the 5K. So they build confidence through the lessons and also through running. So we just hope that it builds their confidence throughout their lives as well as builds their love of running and just movement. Like Haley was saying, just like learning how to exercise.
Right. Oh, definitely. So, first question, and are you going to point to who's going to answer?
They actually already have.
They already know who's going to answer? All right. All right. I love it. So, what do you remember about your year as a member of the running program?
Hello, my name is Ella Chenard. Last year I was a mentor, and as I remember, it was absolutely amazing being a leader and showing younger girls what they are truly capable of doing in physical activity. And not only that, but also inspiring them to be a good, positive person in the real world.
Wonderful. Thank you. Next question. What did you expect from the program when you joined? And what happened that you did not expect?
I just expected not to like it and just run and it to be boring, but it actually turned out to be not boring and I turned out to like it and I got faster.
Good. That's awesome. So for the next one, what was it like running that first 5K after your training?
It was kind of nerve-wracking because there was too much people, and it was fun because we got to run on the lighthouse.
Oh, fun. I bet you that was a blast. Yeah. Okay, and why did you decide to continue to support the program in your current role?
Well, why I continued is because I like to run and meet new people.
That's a good reason. How did you, for the next one, how did you try to help the current group of girls?
I wanted to help them by, help them build up their confidence for running and, to run more and be more positive with themselves, because some people, don't have confidence and stuff, and they don't want to run, and running's not that fun. But, when you actually, do this, you, make more friends, and you run with them sometimes too, so it just gets to be fun then.
Good. And how has your new role helped you as an individual?
Probably making all my new friends in the program.
Yeah.
And she's from Peshigo, so
so
she's
yeah.
one of the only ones that's not a Menominee.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations. And last question, what would you tell someone who might might be considering joining the club.
But you get to meet new friends and it's fun to learn how to run faster. And yeah, there's like a lot more than just running.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. And then, did you want to answer these or right? Okay.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh, Mr. Hofer. Can people still sign up for the run?
Yes, by all means. The online is done, but day of you can walk up, have some folded money, and a check, and you can sign up and run, walk, and either be 5K, 10K, or if you have a young one that would like to try their hand at the kids run, by all means.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you just want to come with a sign and say, "You go, girls," that's appreciated as well.
And then where can community members find more information on the run?
It's on the website at jimhodgerun.org. You can also connect to that through the Provident website, providenthealth.org. And or you can get a hold of us at Provident as well.
Okay, that sounds great.
Or stop me at the grocery store.
Or wherever.
Wherever I'm at.
Wherever you're at, they're going to stop you. Anything more before we sign off today?
Nope, just want to thank the girls here for helping us realize that vision of better health and stronger individuals through this program. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep those next generations ready, because at some point you're not going to be here for us.
Yeah.
We're going to need someone else to take your place.
I want to thank everybody also, and also the people that volunteer for these girls and coach them. I mean, it's a fantastic club, and just keep doing what you're doing. So thank you so much.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all. Yes, thank you all for coming in and spending some time with us on the radio. And for all of our listeners, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. Yay!
You did it!
Thank you.
You have a future in radio. Watch out, Jim. Look after your job.
Okay.